Hello, welcome to 22 Haitian Baby Page. This is a plus size and pregnant video. I'm just gonna share some detail about my experience being plus size and pregnant, and also end the video with my so far what I have in my bag, like what I think you should just pack with you when you go to the hospital. Now, I want to apologize for the previous video you guys got. Obviously, in that video, I was 6 months pregnant, but it was a baby haul. This video, I am 8 months pregnant. I started my 8th month, so we're doing good so far. So let's talk about the changes. So obviously for the changes, I purposely wore this like this. Okay, so for the changes, I would say my love handles pretty much stayed the same. Got a little bit bigger, but not like this, like extremely, not like before. Um, they say if you scratch your belly, it will give you stretch marks. Now, with my first daughter, I had stretch marks just down below. With the second one, that's when I got it up because I was really itchy. Now I am pregnant with a boy now. They say around this month is when you start getting itchy and stuff like that, but I haven't gotten itchy. So that's the good part for me. Now my face, if you guys see my face, I do have my face is not perfect. It's not as bad. I used to have like dry patches. I don't have dry patches. Now I just have I do have pimples, and is yeah, I do have pimples. Nothing I could do about that. You do develop pimple when you're pregnant sometimes, but I rather take pimples any day than dry patches. It just look awful because I'm a person who don't wear makeup all the time. First of all, I don't do anything. I go to work to my part-time job and I come home, so I don't really do much. When I used to work at Forever 21, I did. But anyway, so I mostly walk around without makeup, and having dry patches really didn't help me. So that's normal. I experienced that heavily when I had my first one. I had a little bit with the last one, with my second daughter, and then with this one I didn't have it at all so far. So thank you, Jesus. He is helping me a lot. Thank you. Now, if you are interested in this video, I am going to link it below. That was my birthday haul video where I went more into detail about this video. I was inspired by Beychella, Beyonce performance. I saw this video before Beyonce, like when I was gone for the spring break to Florida. I saw it way before Beyonce, but I was like, I don't know. I really don't want to be hot. I really don't want to be irritated right now. But I forgot when I went back home. I remember spring up north ain't no spring. It was pretty much still winter. So I was like, okay, I might as well just put the hair. But I was still going back and forth with that. I was still going back and forth with that. I ended up doing a different hairstyle. Yada yada yada. Long story short, Beyonce, I was like, okay, that's a sign. That's what's supposed to happen. Let me go ahead and do that. So I did that. So I'll link that video below. Underneath that video, I linked another video where there was another person who did this hair, but with blonde. So you could, so it's like more Beyonce-ish compared to this one, just plain 1B, and then I crocheted the front. But I went more into detail, the package and all that stuff into it. But it's holding up good so far. It's holding up good. So, yeah. So when you're plus size and pregnant, you can only gain, because a lot of people are just like, the first time with my first daughter, I gained like 20 pounds for that one. I want to say 20 to 25 pounds. When you're pregnant, you can only gain 20 to 25 pounds. 30 is kind of like pushing it. So sometimes when I hear somebody say, oh, I gained 50 pounds, I gained 60 pounds, I was like, okay. I just looked at them like, okay, you were just eating, because really you're not supposed to gain that much. You could get preeclampsia, you get all these other risk that you're putting on your baby when you gain all that weight in the first place. So that's what I was like, okay. Now with the second child that I had, I only gained 10 pounds with her. So I did really good with her. But I was working out basically 7 days a week, because I was walking my daughter. That was before I had while pregnant. That was before I had my license. So I was walking her. The school's not that far, but I was walking her to and from school. Plus, I was working on the weekends. So so basically like 7 days a week. I was exercising. I was walking. I was active. So that really helped me. And then the second one was born in August. So the only time I really got to lay around was like 2 months before. So it wasn't, I really didn't have that much time to lay around and really eat. 2 months may sound a lot, but it's not a lot when you're pregnant and you have a toddler that always want to go to the pool, always continue to be active. So I was still being active in that way. You're supposed to drink 8 glasses a day, but that's for like every pregnancy person. You're supposed to drink 8 glasses a day. Still trying to work up to that because I really don't drink. I'm not a drinker. I could go like a whole day without drinking any liquid. Like, I don't know. It's just a weird thing that I don't know. Like right now, I'm extremely thirsty. Lately, I've been really thirsty, so I've been drinking more than like 1 glass of something, but usually I don't. Now, with this baby, so far, I haven't been doing so great. But then again, I went to Florida. When I went to Florida, before I went to Florida, I was back to my pre-pregnancy weight, which means that I gained weight, but then I end up losing the weight because I was like, nope, I can't do that. Because now that I'm on my third trimester, that's pretty much where I wanted to use up my weight gain. The last pregnancy I had, I used up my weight gain during my second, like towards the second, towards the end of the second, going towards the third. That's when I used up my 10 pounds. So that's why I was able to only gain 10 pounds. This time, first of all, my mom is Haitian, Caribbean. They do what? Eat a lot of unhealthy stuff, but it's really good, the good stuff. So she made all the good stuff, and then she, bana peze, griot, rice and beans and all that. So I was eating like crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I was eating my mune. I love my mune. Not most people, like the younger generation, don't like my mune, but I do, which is like basically cornmeal, and you put it's basically like cornmeal, and then mostly majority of the time you're supposed to put black beans on top of it, but it's really good. So when you're using that, my mom used a lot of grease, especially to keep the maimuna, the cornmeal, smooth, like porridge like, kind of like porridge like, but it's not, it's thicker than that. And then the rice, my mom don't eat brown rice. She thinks it's disgusting. She eats jasmine rice, which I guess is healthier than white rice, but still. So when I came back, I gained a lot of weight. So obviously I've been back to work and stuff like that, been back home. So I'm trying to get back into the groove and stuff like that. And then soon I'm gonna go on my maternity leave. And when I go to my maternity leave, I'm still gonna, because I work at the YMCA, so it's like a gym and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to force myself to go to class and do something. Like, obviously I'm not gonna break my back trying to do all that, but I will be more active because I'm trying to just gain 15 pounds, just 15 pounds. And the only reason why I'm on 15 pounds compared to 10, because when I was pregnant with my daughter for the last one, I was like a size 11, 12. That's where I was at. Because I was able to wear these size 12 jeans in Forever 21, and it was perfect. Before I went this time, I was a size 14. So I ended up losing some weight because I was a 16. So I was a size 14 when I started being pregnant. I was good, and then I kind of messed it up. That's not the case now, but now I can at least wear a size 16. My 14 days are over, and I do not want to go over the size 16. I don't want to do that right now. Yeah, but I'll make another video talking about what my plans are after I have this baby. So anyway, so the difference between a boy and a girl. So obviously I talked about the skin. With this boy, I was more energetic in the beginning, and then it's like going down. With the girls, I was really sick, throwing up all the time, morning sickness. I was sick up until the first one. I was sick up until like 5.5 months is when I was actually able to do something. I went out of town when I was 5 months pregnant, and then I ate Giordano's pizza. She was greedy. It makes sense. And then after that, when I got home, back to throwing up. So the second one, it was the same thing. I had to eat like little meals because I just had really bad sickness. For this boy, I did not have any sickness. The only reason I knew I was pregnant ahead of time is because just like the first one, I don't know how people drink when they're pregnant. Because me, when I was pregnant the first time, the alcohol kind of tastes like it was expired, like it was just bad. I'm not a drinker anyway, so it was like a fruity drink kind of a thing. When you don't really notice that there is a lot of alcohol in it. I mostly I'd be like, okay, don't put a lot of alcohol because I'm not a big drinker or whatever. But it just that's how it tastes. When I went out with my husband, it was the same thing, and I was like, oh snap! And he was like, oh, you're pregnant. I was like, I'm not pregnant, but I was like, yeah, I let me check first because he liked to open his mouth before I confirm stuff. So that's why I was like, no, let me check and then I'll open my mouth and then. But if I didn't basically if I didn't go out that time, because I'm so busy, I don't really pay attention to my period. It would be like 2 months or 3 months when a period would go by. That I'd be like, oh yeah, I haven't used a pad in a minute. Like that. That's how I am because I got too much going on. So I wouldn't have noticed anyway. Is what I'm saying. If it wasn't for me going to that restaurant, so that was the difference with me with between the boy and the girl. I knew it was a boy. I felt it was a boy. I was able to do more stuff. The first time I was pregnant, nothing but junk food. That's all she craved was junk food. Drive through, and that's mostly what she asked for too. She don't get it all the time though. But that's what I was craving until I found out you could be diabetic when you're pregnant. That's another thing for plus size and pregnant you gotta look out for. Sometimes you could be diabetic and it goes away after the pregnancy, but sometimes it don't. Diabetes run in my family. I'm not trying to be diabetic like that. I'm not trying to eat Splenda. I taste Splenda. It tastes like garbage to me. I'm not trying to live my life like that. With the second one, I was pretty much a I was pretty much a vegetarian. Not by choice. She just didn't want any animal products at all. Any animal products. So the only thing I was eating on was if it wasn't raw vegetables, it was sautéed vegetables. Like I used to just eat a bowl of vegetables, sitting down watching TV, salads all the way, smoothies all the way, and fruits. That's it. Now because it's cold outside, it's funny because I'm weird, but when it's cold outside, I eat more ice cream and popsicles. But when it's cold outside, I don't want to drink smoothie because I'm like, no, it's too cold for that. I don't know. I That's weird. So I'm waiting until for it to warm up so I could try to at least do a smoothie thing so I could kind of go a little bit more healthier. Now with this baby, it was healthy stuff, but the unhealthy stuff would be like the snacking. I didn't really have cravings to drive to, like, go eat out much. Now, because I'm starting to get tired and stuff like that, I have been eating out a little bit more. But during the first, second-ish trimester, not really. So now I'm all about sweets. Like, I have a sweet tooth. I'm one of those people that I don't eat sweets unless it's cake. Cake and ice cream and popsicles, those are my demons. But aside from that, I don't really eat a lot of sweets. It's like I'll go a long time without sweets, and then that's the problem. And then when I finally eat sweets, I just keep going, and then I stop for a long period of time, and then I go back. With this baby, I don't know. He's just craving sugar for some reason. I'm really concerned about that because I'm trying to not do that. But when you're pregnant, when you're craving stuff, you kind of have to give in to the craving. Um, so that for me, that was the difference between the boy and the girl. Now, the places you can shop. Pink Clubwear if you really want to be like a trendy pregnant person. They also have Fashion Nova. I would not do Fashion Nova only because Fashion Nova is already a junior plus. So it's like a give and take. And then your stomach. Yeah, me personally, I wouldn't do that. Forever 21, they did kind of like redid their sizing thing, but you can't find a lot of flowy tops, especially in the sales rack. So that's why I put Forever 21 on it. ASOS have a curved line and they also have a maternity line. The only thing I hate about the maternity line is that it's size 12. So it's like you have to be like petite and stuff like that. But the good thing about the curved line, I think it goes up to a size 24 or something like that. So you pretty much could shop there. ASOS is like number one for me. Because this is my last pregnancy, I'm not trying to buy a lot of clothes. I haven't bought a lot of clothes like that. There are some, like I did buy, so like if you saw my plus size and pregnant video, some of the things were maternity blows like 5 things, unless it's like something really important that's coming to church. Like we have a big church event or something like that, like Father's Day and stuff like that, and stuff like that. Okay, that makes more sense because I just want to, you're pregnant, you want to get confidence, you already feel like you ugly, so you just to get more confidence, you do yourself up, so that is what I would be like. Okay, if I don't have anything that stretches or something like that, I'm like, okay, this is what I'm wearing. But I already had my outfit for Mother's Day and Father's Day. I already had my outfit for Father's Day. It's what I was supposed to originally wear for Easter, but it was cold as hell, so I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Big hair, dookie braids, or if you're gonna get the small braids, volumize it. Big hair, plus size, being plus size and pregnant with big hair really helps hide a lot. First of all, help hide my arms, but the good thing is so far my arms haven't gotten freakishly big, so thank you. And my nose was starting to spread. I chill out when it does that, and it goes right back. And it just helps me personally. I feel like it balances it. It balances it. See, let me turn around because I didn't turn around for you guys in the last video. Let's see. This one is the 22-inch one. So see, you see how it kind of balances out. Like you see the bigness over here, the bigness back here, and then the bigness in the front. So it kind of balances. It kind of balances out for me. So that's why I go bigger compared to like a short bob where your face looks fatter. First of all, this helped my face look slimmer too. Where your face looks fatter, and then because obviously your face did get bigger, and then you got your big belly right here, and then your arms. So I lean towards the bigger hair when my stomach start getting this big. And the other thing is when you're plus size and pregnant, especially when you're plus size and pregnant, you already have a belly. The 10 and 15 pound rules does help because even though I was size 14, I did have a belly. So it takes a minute for the baby to kind of grow into the belly you already developed before you had them. And then that's why grow into that pouch you had before you had them. So that's why gaining 10 to 15 pounds is pretty much realistic for a plus size woman. If I was able to do it, there's no excuse for everybody else. And they say when you're pregnant with a girl, they take away your hair. When you're pregnant with a boy, it grows your hair. Now I do see that my natural hair is growing, but when I was pregnant the first time, oh yeah, my hair was at a standstill. When I was pregnant the second time, my nails and my hair was growing. I was like, I thought they said that's what happened with a boy. Because you remember I shaved my head the second time. And then it grew like fast. It grew like wildfire. But then again, when you shave your head, they say it grows faster. But I personally think it grew much faster because I was pregnant. Let's see. When you go to the hospital, this is a big girl moment, but I don't care. When you go to the hospital, make sure you ask for that peanut butter, which is the Smucker's one, at least in my hospital. The peanut butter and graham cracker. Spread that up. Eat that out. That is the best. That is the best. I don't know what they sprinkle on their little package, but when I try, I even bought the same peanut butter, and I even bought the same graham crackers. The Keebler's Elves. See, that's expensive. You could tell because I don't even know how to pronounce that correctly. So I'll be buying that like that. And it wasn't the same. So yeah, I can't wait for that. Shoes. Okay, so I'll link below my shoes video, my plus size shoes video, because in that video is talking about shoes and boots that mostly boots that you could use if you have a wide calf or what I have, Flintstone feet. And I think that the rules to that video applies to when you're pregnant as well too. Now, okay, if you are pregnant, look forward to having your baby shower. Now, if you have more than one kid, that's up to you if you want to continue to have a baby shower. Me personally, I was going to have a baby shower, but some personal things happened where it was like, okay, I can't do it right now. So what I'm going to do instead is a sip and see. A sip and see is what it sounds like. You sip on drinks. You can't have little snacks and stuff, but we Caribbean, so we finna have real food there. And then you see the baby with your eyes, not your hands. So I have to make sure that I do that because my sister's supposed to come after the baby is born. So that means the baby is going to be fairly new, like a week old or something like that, when I have this sip and see, because I can't ask them to come down the line. I tried, but once you ask for time off from work, it's kind of hard to keep changing it. So okay, let's see. And the last thing is pretty much just enjoy your pregnancy. I know there's some women who just really hate their pregnancy. They don't enjoy it. They're just like, "Oh, my life is over. My life is miserable." But really enjoy it. Me personally, I never had a problem being pregnant. I love being pregnant. And some people are like, "Oh yeah, you love being pregnant for the attention." What attention? I don't get no attention. What attention? It's not that. It's just I just really like it. It's funny because I hate seeing myself when I'm all fat and stuff. Like when I really gain weight, but not while pregnant. I'm talking about post pregnancy. I really hate it, but I don't mind it when I'm gaining weight when I'm pregnant. Not that 9 month, because that 9 month, all bets off. Your nose spread. Your like, if my face would stay like this and my stomach would just grow, I'll be cool. But all bets are off. You don't know what's gonna happen in this region right here. So that's the only thing. But aside from that, no, I like to see the changes, feel the baby move and all that stuff. I actually like being pregnant. So enjoy your pregnancy, even if you don't like it. Fake it till you make it. Now let's talk about baby bags. So these are the things that I think that you need when you go to the hospital. Obviously, you need your toothbrush and stuff like that. I didn't put, I don't know, guys. I have this hair or something in my freaking eye. I don't know what is going on. Oh, whatever. Let me finish this video and then I'll find out. Sorry, putting my boobs all up in you guys' face. Anyway, I don't have a. I experience having a baby bag. Baby bags get on my nerves because they all up in the way, especially because they're like a briefcase. So you try to keep it as neat as possible, but it never stays neat. That's number one. And then I had a beautiful bag that I bought at Chinatown. It was like a knockoff of some bag. I don't know. These designer bags, and it had pockets all over the place. It was really nice, bright red. But I gave it away to my mom because my mom really wanted it, and I was like, "Well, go ahead. I don't have. It's not like I have a baby. Should have kept it." But I got this instead at Ross for $50. This is a Calvin Klein book bag. This book bag was originally at Kohl's. Originally had it for $130, but this bag is a $260 bag. Now I got this butch looking bag because so when I actually asked my husband to hold the bag, he don't be acting like he can't hold the bag because it's a girl's bag. And so it's like a kind of like a men's style type bag. So pretty much like a unisex bag. It's usually I hate when they say CK all over it, but this time I really like when it has the MK all that label stuff all over it. But this time I really like it. I don't know why, but I really like it. It has the pockets. You guys see the pockets in here. It's pretty roomy. It has this thing right here where you could put your computer and stuff like that. Technically, that's what it's for. But what I'm going to do is going to put my change of clothes for my baby, my wipes, and my diapers back here, and then the rest of the bag, whatever I need, that's in there. Now, this is what I have so far. That I feel like you need. I have bibs. These 5 bibs, I forgot how much they were, but they were pretty cheap at Walmart. And it was water resistance. That's really good, especially when the kid is drooling. Because when you get the other bibs, when they're drooling, sometimes it be drooling and it gets soaked in their neck. So this one is really good. Usually they use this for feeding, but I use it for both. So I'm packing bibs. I'm packing 2 outfits only because when you're in the hospital, you're only there for like 2 days anyway. So the first time they already pretty much put clothing on the kid, and then the second time you could kind of, and then the hospital always be cold. So that's why I got these 2. These were on sale. No, these were $5. Grab so I got these. So it's like a giraffe one, and then Daddy's little troop right here. So I got these so that way he don't be cold. And then also when you also pack sleepwear, it makes it better because you don't have to pack no shoes. You don't have to pack nothing. You just put that on the kid and you're good to go. Well, at least in my case, because my kid is going to be born in the summer. I bought my towel for my face. Moo I'm gonna pack more moo, but I just wanted to show you guys an example of my moo. Basically, the thing, if you are a subscriber to my, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I don't know what's your problem. Go ahead and click that subscription. Next to the subscription button, there's a bell. Click on that bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video. I mostly upload a video on Fridays. Boop. But most of the time, you guys see me do my videos is with this. This is a moo. So you can buy one at Walmart for $5. This one has cats all over it. It's for $5. It was for Valentine's Day. My husband got it for me for Valentine's Day, actually, to replace the one my sister stole. And then these slipper socks. They give you, everybody love the slipper socks that they give you. These are $5 at Walmart, but I got it on sale for $3. It is ballerina slipper socks. They give you 2 pairs, so I already used the first pair. I'm using the first pair currently, and then I'm going to save this one. They give you really good socks at the hospital, but sometimes you need more cushion in case you're one of those people that's like, no, I don't want used, even though it's not used, it's fresh out of a pack. But if you're one of them, if you're just one of those special people that just want to act like you're too special to take the socks, just pack your own socks. I was about to say shots. Pack your own socks. And then also, the other thing I would suggest, obviously your toothbrush, a light. If you're a person, like, if you don't really, obviously, when after you give birth, you really don't care. But if you really don't care, then you don't have to. But if you do, pack a light travel size makeup bag. So so when you take your picture, now don't be all, you can if you want to, but I'm not gonna. My makeup will probably look like this, like. Like where it's not like I'm trying hard, where it's like, okay, she really contoured, did all that kind of a thing. Because I really don't do all that with my makeup for real. So, me personally, I wouldn't do that. But pack makeup with you. Pack some nail polish, just for something for you to do. Just for something for you to do. Pack a book. I'm planning to pack a book. I started to read I Am Not Your Negro. I didn't finish it. So I'll probably pack that with me so I can finish it because I'm almost done. And then I'll pack another book that I'm thinking of purchasing. Pack your phone, pack your charger. If you have a camera, most people take pictures with their phone. That's what I'm planning to do. But if not, if you have a camera, pack that with you because you're going to be taking pictures. The thing I forgot to put in here is I have this silk nightgown with a matching see-through mesh puffy sleeve dynasty type robe. That is going to be the picture that I take when I take that picture with my child when I put it on Facebook. So yes, I'm finna be real extra, not with my makeup, but with the hair, hopefully with the hair and with the look, just the whole scenery. So I have to watch my husband and tell him, look, post pictures of baby, do not take no pictures of me. I will do that later. So yeah, and then also the reason why I say a regular bag is better than a baby bag is obviously after you give birth, after your kid grow up, when they're able to carry their own book bag, those little book bags from Walmart for $5, you have to usually give away the bag. This one, I could reuse it. It will still be in trend for me. I don't care. I will still reuse it. So this one is still good. Compared to the baby bag, I don't really see people walk around with a baby bag without a baby. And then on top of that, I still have a toddler. So if I'm getting out of the car, it's convenient. I just put this on my back. I hold the baby, the car seat, hold my other toddler, very active toddler, and I'm good. I'm not going to be having too many things where I have to hold the baby bag and the baby bag is slipping off while I'm trying to hold one child and hold the other car seat. I don't have to do all that, so that's the good part. So, yeah, that's my plus size and plus size and pregnant video. Hopefully, this was very informative for you guys, long enough for it to be. And again, enjoy your pregnancy. Good luck with your pregnancy. Keep me in mind. Keep me in your prayers. Thank you and peace.